Welcome back to Bet at Bank and Blow, presented by Single Game Fantasy Football. I'm Magnum and I am flying solo because Jamie G is mashing turkeys or something like that. I don't know. I wasn't paying that much attention. I have our picks for the Week 13 Thanksgiving Day NFL games. It's up to you to bring a side dish to pass around. And spoiler alert, everybody loves gravy. Thank you for checking out Bet at Bank and Blow It, again presented by Single Fantasy Football. You can find us wherever you get your podcast and on YouTube or on social media at CSGAPFF. Same place on the World Wide Web, CSGAPFF.com. Very simple and easy to remember, just like the flaps, FLAPS. Follow, like, and please subscribe. If you had fun, please make sure you hit thumb, and always make sure you check for the latest news, updated odds, injury reports, weather, all of that good stuff. Don't be afraid to shop around. Make sure you're getting the best odds possible. And you never know, sites have deposit bonuses, boosters, all kinds of fun stuff out there. So make sure you check all the legal sports books in your area. For the record, we are getting our odds from the DraftKings Sportsbook, and they're accurate as of Wednesday, November 27th, 2024. And if you don't know, now you know. Ring the bell. It is time for the tale of the tape. We have three games we are working with here. First up is a matchup between the 4-7 Chicago Bears and 10-1 Detroit Lions. That's the 12:30 game on CBS. The Bears are currently 10-point underdogs, plus 380 on the money line. The Detroit Lions are 10-point home favorites, minus 500 on the money line. The game total is 48.5 points. Nothing to really worry about as far as the weather there. The second game is the 4:30 game on Fox. We have the 3-9 New York Giants traveling to Dallas to face the 4-7 Cowboys. The Giants are 3.5-point road underdogs, plus 154 on the money line, while the Cowboys are minus 3.5-point favorites, minus 185 on the money line. The game total is 37.5 points. Once again, no weather worries here. The third game is the nightcap. You can catch that one at 8:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on NBC or Peacock. We have the 5-6 Miami Dolphins traveling to Green Bay to face the 8-3 Packers. The Dolphins are also 3.5-point road underdogs, plus 145 on the money line, while the Packers are 3.5-point home favorites, minus 175 on their money line. The game total is 47 points. We will have some weather for this one. Does not look like it's going to snow, but it is certainly cold enough to do so. You're looking at temperatures in the low 20s, constant winds between 10 and 15 miles an hour. So it's going to be cold. It's going to feel even colder than it is. And you have just enough that you worry a little bit about the kicking game, some of the deep passes, nothing too crazy. You should have good visuals here with no snow, but keep an eye on that temperature for our team. For Miami, it is going to be a little bit of an adjustment. Let's just put it that way. Overall, if you're looking to watch three good football games, I don't know how good of a slate it is, but if you're looking to get some action in, I think it is a pretty good slate that you do have avenues you can explore in all of these games. You have the underdog angle, but the Lions have struggled on Thanksgiving over the past 8 years or so. You have the backup quarterback festival in Dallas, and then you have the narrative of Tua and the Dolphins struggling to play in the cold, going to Green Bay. So there's a lot of narrative street if you want it. I think there's a lot of value to be had here in some of the backups, guys coming back from injury, that kind of thing. So just make sure you pay attention to everything. In this game definitely matters the most, I would say, for the Packers and Dolphins, especially the Dolphins. If the Bears can pull the upset, this gives Green Bay a chance of maybe catching the Lions. So the games could matter to each other a little bit. It's always interlocked. So again, make sure you keep up with everything during the day. You might get a little bit of line movement on some of the later games throughout the day as people get their money down and, get a couple drinks in them. Let's be honest here. We're going to start out with our favorite wagers. These are just our favorite non-player props. I have Jamie G's for him, and he is in the lead on these so far on the season, so I will give those out first. He has three for you. Right up top, he has the Detroit Lions at 10-point favorites at home versus the Bears. That's minus 112 on the alternate spread. So 100 cricket coins to bring back about 189 coins. And you should know that cricket coins are the preferred currency of Bet it, Bank and Blow It. In cricket, we trust. For a second wager, he has the over 36 in the Giants at Dallas game. That is also an alternate. That's alternate total, minus 136. So 100 coins to bring back about 174. And then finally, he has one more alternate spread here. He has the Green Bay Packers minus 2.5 at home against the Dolphins. That's minus 146. So 100 coins to bring back about 168. I also have three wagers, similar kind of thing here, one on each game. First, I have Detroit over 31.5 points versus Chicago. That's a team total plus 136. So 100 cricket coins would bring you back 236. And then I'm going with an alternate spread in that New York Giants at Dallas Cowboys game. I have Dallas minus 6.5. That's plus 130. So 100 coins to bring back 230. And then finally, I'm going to take one more alt here in that Green Bay at Miami game. I'm going to take a shot on Green Bay, doing a little bit extra here. I have Green Bay minus 5.5 versus the Dolphins. That's plus 115. So 215 on the money line there. And we have no time to waste. The turkey day is almost here, so we're going straight to the top of the props. These are our favorite prop wagers. I let Jamie G go first last time, even though I was doing them for him. I will give out my own wagers first this time. So here's how I'm getting to the top of the props. I got a bit of a four bagger here for you, starting up top with Jamison Williams, 60 plus receiving yards for the Detroit Lions wide receiver. That is plus 135. So 100 coins would bring you back 235. Then I'm going to go with another wide receiver on the other side of the ball in that game. Bears rookie wide receiver Rumo Dunze, 80 plus receiving yards. That is a whopping plus 425. Absolutely love his receiving props in this game. 100 coins to bring back 425. He's run 10 targets in each of the last two games since they made the switch with the OC. You can see him building the rapport with Caleb Williams. I think they're going to have to throw the ball. You have a good environment to throw it in. A lot to love there. Going to go with another receiver for number 3 here. I have Cowboys wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, 90 plus receiving yards. That is plus 205. He's been doing a lot better than you think with Cooper Rush. He just hasn't hit the 100 yards. He hasn't found the end zone. Can he do both this week? I don't know. And you got to have something happening in that game. I don't like rooting for the Cowboys. Let's at least make a couple bucks on it. And then finally, in the nightcap, I have Josh Jacobs, 100 plus rushing plus receiving yards, the combo meal. That is plus 110. So 100 coins to bring you back 210. Jamie G doesn't quite have 4. He's just under that with 3 props for you. He also likes the Jamison Williams. He's going a little bit a different way with it. He took the over 3.5 receptions. That is plus 135. So 100 coins to bring you back 235. And somebody yell the thing, pull out the Dick Tracy, because he's going with Tyrone Tracy Jr. over 64.5 rushing yards. That is minus 115. So 100 coins to bring back about 187. And finally, he's also going with a Josh Jacobs, not quite as bold as me, but not far off. He's taking Josh Jacobs 80 plus rushing yards. That is plus 115. So 100 coins to bring back 215. And those are all well and good, but maybe we didn't push it enough for me. Maybe you want to push it real good. So why don't you try one of our lottery ticket long shots? Pretty simple here. This could be any single wager or parlay up to 3 legs with minimum odds of plus 500. So nothing crazy. You're not going to be rich, but you could make a couple extra bucks to help you get your holiday shopping started. I am going to give out Jamie G's lottery ticket first. He has a 3-leg parlay here, starting with leg number 1. He has Detroit over 30.5 points versus the Bears. That leg is plus 110 on its own. Leg number 2, he's got Amon-Ra St. Brown, 100 plus receiving yards. Why not? That is plus 270. And then finally, he is going to the nightcap for Miami over 22.5 points. That's even Steven plus 100. So you put those 3 legs together, you got yourself a tripod, a 3-leg parlay. That is plus 1,100. So 100 coins would bring you back 1,200. Not a bad start to that holiday shopping. I am not going to be quite that complex. I just have a 2-leg single game parlay. I am going for the big combo meal here for CeeDee Lamb. I have CeeDee Lamb 120 plus receiving yards. That's plus 500 on its own. And then CeeDee Lamb anytime touchdown scorer. That is plus 180 on its own. So you put those 2 bad boys together, you got plus 900. So 100 coins to bring you back 1,000. Not crazy, but it's getting you in the comic club. You got to start somewhere. And we like doing the tripod thing around here. So I have 3 tripods for you. These are 3-leg single game parlays, one for each of the games on Thanksgiving. We're going to go in chronological order here. So game 1, we have the Bears at the Lions. Leg number 1, we're doing an alternate spread. Give us Detroit minus 8 points. That is minus 145 on its own. And then Jamie G thinks Amon-Ra St. Brown's going to have a lot of receiving yards. Why not find the end zone while you're at it? Amon-Ra St. Brown, anytime touchdown scorer. That is minus 125. And finally, we're going to take a shot on my guy. Maybe not so bold. He's done this each of the last 2 weeks. Can he make it 3 in a row? Bears wide receiver Romo Dunze over 4.5 receptions. That is plus 145. So you put those three together. Detroit -8, Amon-Ra St. Brown anytime touchdown, and Romo Dunze over 4.5 receptions. You get plus 525. So 100 coins to bring you back 625. Not crazy, but not too shabby either. Tripod number two comes from the second game. This is the Giants at the Cowboys. Up top, leg number one, we have Cowboys running back Rico Dodal, 70 plus rushing yards. That is even Steven plus 100. And you know, we got to get CD in there. You got to see these lambs. We got CD 70 plus receiving yards, also even Steven plus 100. You're going to have to get a little bit bolder for leg number three. So we're going to go with Malik Neighbors over 5.5 receptions minus 120, but we get a boost by going to the other side of the ball. Ultimate squeaky wheel game, I think, here. Called the coach out. We're feeling it. You put those three together. Rico Dodal, 70 plus rushing yards. CD Lamb, 70 plus receiving yards. And Malik Neighbors over 5.5 receptions. You get plus 625, so 100 coins to win. 725. Again, not taking over the world money. Not too bad either. And then tripod number three is in game number three, that nightcap between the Dolphins and the Packers. Leg number one, we're doing the Josh Jacobs thing. Josh Jacobs over 90.5 rushing plus receiving yards, combo meal there. That is minus 115. Leg number two, Tucker Craft over 30.5 receiving yards, minus 115 for that one. And then finally, leg number three, going over to the other side of the ball for Jonnu Smith over 4.5 receptions. That is plus 110. He has easily crested that the last couple of weeks. Can he keep it going? I don't know. Let's find out. So those three legs, Josh Jacobs over 90.5 rush plus receiving yards, Tucker Craft over 30.5 receiving yards, and Jonnu Smith over 4.5 receptions give you plus 575. So 100 coins to bring back 675. Would be nice to scoop all three, but if you even just scoop one of these, you will be profitable and have a good start on that holiday shopping. I think that about does it. Make sure you enjoy your Thanksgiving. Don't fall asleep on anyone's couch that you can't, you should be falling asleep on. Don't drink too much. Watch a lot of football. Eat a lot of food. Have a good time. Enjoy the company of your family. All that good stuff. Thanks again for checking us out. We've also got a joint for the Black Friday game, and then we'll have our regular episode for the main slate and the night slate for next week. So lots more to come. May you have a profitable holiday. Thanks again for checking out Bet It, Bank It, Blow It, presented by CZGAP Fantasy Football. We're wherever you podcast and on YouTube, on social media at CZGAPFF, same place on the web, czgapp.ff.com. Very easy to remember, just like the flaps, FLAPS. Follow, like, and please subscribe. If you had fun, please hit the thumb. I'm Magnum Mills. Jamie G's doing this turkey thing. He's stuffing something. He's all mashed up. It's a good time. Thanks again for checking out the show. And remember, we can help you bet it. We can help you bank it. But blowing it is up to you.